Defense College was created in 1951 by General Eisenhower because he believed at that time when NATO was created that there was a requirement to bring together senior officers and senior civil servants to work on NATO topics and to learn how to work together. So this mission is still our mission today. We have various courses here at the college. One of them is a senior course. It brings together officers from the level of colonel and senior civil servants like diplomats or Minister of Interior. And they work together during 6 months, in a 6-month course, in order to learn how to reach consensus, how to do negotiation, and how to understand the environment which has an impact on the alliance. Turkey is one of the biggest contributors to the alliance. It's the second largest armed forces in NATO. Turkey is located in a region which is of a high interest of NATO, especially these days with what we see in Ukraine. I mean, the Black Sea is very important, and so is the Middle East. So Turkey is a very important ally to NATO. Its contribution to the college, I mean, since the beginning of the college, we've had over 800 Turkish course members coming here. The college was twice commanded by a Turkish general. We have currently in the senior course 5 Turkish course members, and we have also 1 faculty advisor. So it's a Turkish diplomat, a lady who is here and who prepares actually the study periods. So it's the cadre, if you want, of the college. So a very important contribution. Year by year, we have at least 10 to 12 Turkish course members in the senior course. In these days, we have a research plan, if you want, that is approved every year by the military committee. So Turkey is also one of the nations who's voting for the research plan. And this research plan is mainly activated through the research division, but it is focusing a lot on deterrence and defense, because this is now the new focus for the alliance. It's the core mission, but for 20-25 years we were away in a crisis response operation. But since 2014, I think deterrence and defense, with the reassertion of Russia on the international stage, is becoming more and more important. As we see it since 5 days, the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, I mean, this is becoming the hottest and the most important topic here in the college. I think the cohesion of NATO has been even reinforced by what President Putin is trying to achieve in Russia. It has now proved that Russia is actually a threat for Europe and the whole area. And it has really reinforced the cohesion and the solidarity between allies. Ukraine is a partner of NATO, and the college has been working quite a lot with Ukraine. For the last 20 years, we've had a cooperation with the Ukrainian National Defense University. As a matter of fact, we should have gone to Ukraine in 2 weeks for a week working together with them. Obviously, given the circumstances, this is now postponed, and we hope that we can just postpone it. But what Russia is doing is a deliberate aggression. They have started in 2008 in Georgia. They have continued in 2014 in Crimea and the Donbass. And what they are doing now is really waging a war. So what it proves is that NATO, if you're a NATO ally, you are still safe, because we are a solidarity alliance with 30 allies working together and defending us together. Unfortunately for Ukraine, Ukraine is a partner. So that's the difference between a partner and a NATO ally. It has reinforced the alliance, because what you see is a common response by every NATO member, every ally, to reject this Russian invasion on Ukraine. I think that enlargement is something that needs to be decided first by NATO, if they are accepting somebody to become a member, and then by the nation which is interested in becoming a NATO member. It's definitely not Russia, nor China, nor anyone else who has to decide whether, for instance, Ukraine can become a NATO member or not. It is really something that has to be discussed between the 30 members of NATO and the applicants. It's not to be interfered by anyone else.
Assistant at the Office of the Prosecutor in Brussels, dealing with investigations in the field of